As one of the longest crops we'll ever grow, the last thing we'd ever want to do is miss the harvest. But if we're not careful with our garlic, this is exactly what will happen. It's bad for a few different reasons, and you can tell that you're late to harvest your garlic in a couple different ways. Hi, I'm Jeff from the Ripe Tomato Farms. Welcome back to another episode of the Garden Quickie, the show where in 2 minutes or less, we know a thing or two about garlic. And today's episode is all about it. Specifically, how to tell that you've harvested your garlic too late and why that matters. Time's short though, as you know it is, so let's dive in. Hardneck garlic is a game of patience. Planted in the fall, lying dormant all winter, it explodes with growth in the spring for that final lead up to a bulb harvest around midsummer. For as long as that takes, it's all pretty formulaic. Your garlic will be ready to harvest when 1/2 to 2/3 of the leaves have turned brown and died off. And that's our first clue that we've likely missed the harvest date. If your garlic foliage has turned all brown and completely died off, well, chances are you've waited too long. Following it down to the soil, we're likely going to find split bulbs, possibly shrunken, and maybe even dried up. The garlic, if still covered by its papery protective coating, is still perfectly edible. And so, if we can eat it, why does it matter? Why do we care if we harvested it too late? Well, sure we can eat it, but we can't necessarily store it. And for a crop that is harvested all at once in the late summer and has to last us well into next year, storage is an absolute must. When garlic is left in the ground too long, the protective papery coating runs the risk of breaking down. The cohesion of the cloves and the bulb as an entity is central to the storage integrity of all garlic. Even if it doesn't appear outwardly damaged, it could be the difference between keeping good for 2 months versus 10. So, try to harvest your garlic in that ideal window and avoid waiting too long and possibly jeopardizing the crop. And if you can, try to leave time to check out an episode or two of the Garden Quickie. Thanks for watching, guys. And hey, if Garden Quickies are your thing, make sure to subscribe and click on this playlist here as we explore and solve more growing issues in 2 minutes or less.